and welcome back to the Spookins channel, a place for us to speak about all things horror. I'm Sarah.
I'm Sam.
And today we're going to be looking at December horror releases. We'll be looking at UK cinema releases and then international and UK streaming releases.
Starting off with our UK cinematic releases. On the 5th of December, we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2 releasing. This is again directed by Emma Tammy, who did the first one. And we have the returning cast. Josh Hutcherson is here, Elizabeth Lail, Piper Rubio, Matthew Lillard. They are joined, however, this time by his brother in horror, Skeet Ulrich.
Exciting.
And we have voiceover from Megan Fox. So there's a lovely addition as well.
Fair enough.
1 year after the first, Mike and Vanessa have kept the truth from Abby concerning the fate of her animatronic friends. But when Abby sneaks out to reconnect with them, it sets into motion a terrifying series of events, revealing dark secrets about the true origin of Freddy's and unleashing a long-forgotten horror hidden away for decades.
Ooh.
I also read, while I was looking this one up, that the third one is already in production potentially.
Oh no.
Which scares me a little because I actually think this trailer looks better than the first one.
That's not hard.
No, granted, neither of us were fans of this first Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I do think this one looks better. It had got me a little bit interested, and then I read this and it kind of puts you in that mood where this second movie is just a stopgap.
Yeah, because you got the first one, the setup, and then the third one is the finale. And it's just how do we get from one to the next? And I agree. I don't love it when production companies make films back to back because you don't know how the first one has been received and you don't know what the issues with that movie are.
Exactly, yeah. You can't take into account any audience feedback or anything because you've already
done it. So I didn't like Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not particularly excited to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2. We're not really the intended audience.
No, that's
to be
fair
honest.
enough, yeah.
I've never played the game. What excites me about this film is that Skeet Ulrich is in it.
Yeah.
I already suspect that he's a villain.
He's going to be a killer. He's joining Matthew Lillard.
He doesn't look like a villain in the trailer, but he's going to be because it's Skeet Ulrich. You don't cast Billy and Stu and not have Billy and Stu.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
fair. Yep.
So yeah, that's Five Nights at Freddy's. Will we see it?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, we saw the first one.
I feel like we might do. We might end up seeing it.
Yeah, we didn't watch the first one in cinema. We watched it on streaming much later when it was made available on like Prime or Netflix or something.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do the same for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to the second release, also on the 5th of December.
It is.
We have Man Finds Tape, directed by Paul Gandersman and Peter S. Hall, starring John Golson, Christine V. Hall, and Nell Kessler. This is a horror found footage mockumentary. After finding mysterious video clips, siblings investigate the strange recordings and uncover a disturbing secret spreading through their Texas town.
Indeed, yeah.
Ooh.
So we saw a trailer for this. It looks quite good. So this is getting what looked like a really limited cinematic release. So you may find it near you, you may not. You may have to wait for it to come out on streaming. But it looks really interesting. There's just a lot for you, a lot of holes, right?
Yeah. I can't remember what the phobia is called, like trypophobia or something like that. And there's a lot of holes in it. And when we went to click on the trailer, the thumbnail had holes in it. So I don't know. It does look really good. And I managed to sit through, only because I'm really squeamish. I managed to watch The Substance.
Yeah.
I don't like body horror very much. I'm really squeamish about the body.
Mm-hmm.
But it does look really interesting and really good.
Yeah.
So I like a religious horror. I know you're not a huge fan of a religious horror, but I am. I'm just scared of the holes.
Yeah, so it looks like this is as Sarah was saying, this has got religious undertones. There is a pastor
I would
giving
say
a
they
sermon,
were overtones.
giving it. No, it just wasn't in the description.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a pastor giving a sermon throughout this trailer and kind of cut in and things. So yeah, I don't really know where it goes, but it looks good. It looks fun.
It does look
Not
really
fun. It doesn't look
interesting.
fun at all. It has a really bad word choice. It looks spooky.
Yeah, it does look really spooky. And I think we'll probably see it. We might have to wait for streaming.
Yes,
But it's in the Everyman Cinema, so we might be able to go and see it.
maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? Next up, on the 12th of December, we have a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. This is directed by Mike P. Nelson, who did the No Wake Ambrosia segment in VHS 1985. This is starring Rohan Campbell, who we know as Corey Cunningham
Yes.
from Halloween Ends, but was also in The Monkey, and Ruby Modine from Happy Death Day and the sequel to You. So, as I said, a remake of the 1984 classic. A child witnesses his parents' murder by a man in a Santa suit, and then years later, as an adult, he dons a Santa costume himself and embarks on a violent quest for retribution against those responsible. So this trailer just looks a lot of fun.
It does look great. It's from the production company that did Terrifier,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So it should be a lot of fun. The first movie is a lot of fun, but it's in a way that is kind of funny to poke fun at.
Yeah, it's very much of its time.
It
The original
is.
is a real 80s horror
Yes.
movie.
But I think this will be great. It looks a lot more violent. It looks like Billy is a lot more of a character,
Hmm.
which is nice because one of the things that really annoys me about Silent Night, Deadly Night is that he just doesn't say much at all.
Yeah, no, you really kind of lose him in it, and kind of everything's just kind of happening around him, and
It's
you forget he
really
exists.
hard to get the realism of it. He's managed to hold down this job and stuff when he's barely a person.
Yeah, and Rohan Campbell just in this role is just going to be really good. You would imagine.
Yeah, it's a very similar role
Yeah.
to Corey Cunningham. It's like the natural progression of where that character would have
Mhm.
gone after Halloween Ends.
Yeah, and who doesn't? Let's be honest. Around Christmas time, want a slasher movie with a naughty Santa Claus.
Exactly. You've got Violent Night,
Mm-hmm.
amongst others. You got the robot one.
Yep. Santa's sleigh. Bill Goldberg. There you go. There's another one
there's
for you.
Another one. So yeah, I love a Christmas horror film.
Yeah, me too.
So I think this is going to be a great addition.
We will definitely go and check this one
Yeah,
out when it
100%,
releases.
100%. Next up is not a new movie, but it's a notable re-release. On the 12th of December, The Shining is getting a re-release into UK cinemas. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this film. As you know, directed by Stanley Kubrick, starring Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall. It tells the story of Jack Torrance caretaking in the Overlook Hotel over the winter and slowly descending into madness.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing film. I
Yeah.
love The Shining, and I'm excited that it's going to get a cinematic release because it means I can finally see it in cinema.
Yeah, well, it should be good. Should be
Yeah.
excited for that.
Next up, also on the 12th of December, we have a new release. This is a limited release. There's a few of them in December. We've got Dust Bunny, which is directed by Brian Fuller. This is his debut feature film, but you might know him as the creator of the Hannibal TV series. At least that's where I know him from.
Mm-hmm.
This film is starring Hannibal himself, Mads Mikkelsen.
Back together again.
Yes, and it's also starring Sigourney Weaver and David Dasmalchian. This is a horror action comedy movie. An 8-year-old girl asks her scheming neighbor for help in killing a monster under her bed that she thinks ate her family.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of sums it up
Looks
from the
sick.
trailer.
The trailer looks great.
It looks a lot of fun, and another one that
Yes.
just looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, excited to see it. I love Mads Mikkelsen.
Yep.
He's one of my favorite actors. And it's funny, when we started watching the trailer, I was like, oh my God, Mads. And he delivered the first line. And I said to Sam, oh, he's delivered that like Hannibal, like when he was playing Hannibal.
Mm.
And Sam's like, well, guess who the director is?
Yeah, he clearly likes his Mads to perform in a certain way.
Yes, I'm excited for this one. It's got a really good cast. It looks just fun.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be too deep.
No, you often get this, didn't you? Around kind of this time of year with Christmas and things, you just get lots of studios throw out their fun,
Yeah.
silly movies.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think we will see that one if it's released near us.
Yeah,
if
hopefully
not
we
on
can find it
streaming.
in local cinemas. But yeah, moving on. Christmas Day.
Ooh. I don't even know why they release on Christmas
That's a
Day.
really
Who's
weird
going to
one.
the... Are the cinemas even open?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Let us know if you're going to
Yeah.
cinema on Christmas Day. This Christmas Day, if you are, maybe you are going to see Anaconda, another remake, sort of. You'll get why I'm saying sort of when we get to the description later, but this is directed by Tom Gormican, who did The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Nice.
This is starring Paul Rudd, Jack Black, and Tandy Newton. Yeah, it is a remake. It is a sequel. It is involving the Anaconda. But best friends Griff and Doug have always dreamed of remaking their all-time favorite movie, Anaconda. When a midlife crisis pushes them to finally go for it, they assemble a crew and head deep into the jungles of the Amazon to start filming. However, life soon imitates art when a gigantic anaconda with a thirst for blood starts hunting them down. So yeah, this is a sort of remake just based on Anaconda. But yeah, Paul Rudd, funny bloke.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Anaconda. I like Paul Rudd.
Mhm.
I really can't stand Jack Black, but it'd be all right. I
Yeah,
guess.
it was as well looking into this, and it was a bit of a shame because neither of us are massive Jack Black fans, and apparently that role was supposed to go to Nicolas Cage,
So
and he had to pull out quite last minute, and then Jack Black was brought in as a replacement, which makes sense as well because obviously Tom Gormican did The Unbearable Weight, which
Yeah.
is a Nicolas Cage film basically about
quite
Nicolas
a
Cage being
meta
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage movie.
So that was them going to work together again, and I think it would have been
Yeah.
way more excited to see this if it were Paul Rudd
I think so.
and Nicolas Cage.
I think it would be so much funnier
Mm-hmm.
if it was Nicolas Cage. Jack Black's comedy is just so in your face.
Yes.
Me
Mm-hmm.
comedy. And I like him in School of Rock.
Yep.
That is it.
Yeah, and that is like, it's the role as well where he is closest to just playing, obviously not outside of Tenacious D movie,
Yeah.
playing himself, and I think that's why it
Yeah.
actually works there.
Yeah, it's the peak of the character.
Mhm.
It's like for similar reasons I don't like Adam Sandler,
Yes.
but I do like Billy Madison
Yep.
because it's the peak of the character.
Yeah, fair.
So I really wish it was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
I
me too.
really wish it was Nicolas Cage. I don't know if I'll bother watching this. I don't really like monster movies.
Yeah.
I've never seen Anaconda. Don't really like Jack Black.
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll get round to seeing this either, but it is there for you on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I guess if you
should
wanna
you want to go and see it.
if you want to see it, that's fine. Lastly, for our UK cinematic releases, we have on Boxing Day, which is also strange to me, but a bit more understandable than Christmas Day. You might go for a little family Boxing Day
Yeah.
cinema trip, but who's doing that on Christmas Day?
Dunno.
Eat your dinner. Anyway, on Boxing Day, we've got The Housemaid, which is more psychological thriller than outright horror. But we saw a trailer for it and we thought it was worth including.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. This is directed by Paul Feig, who did Bridesmaids and A Simple Favor. It's starring Sydney Sweeney from Immaculate and also Amanda Seyfried, who was in Jennifer's Body. A struggling woman is happy to start over as a housemaid for an affluent elite couple.
Yeah.
That's the entire synopsis.
It is, yeah. That is it for our cinematic releases. So we will move on now to our streaming services. Firstly, Netflix. And we are using the US release schedule for Netflix just because there was more to list, basically.
Use a VPN.
Yeah, just use a VPN. Everyone's got a VPN nowadays.
This
Just
video is
stick it on.
sponsored by.
Maybe one day. Who knows? On the 1st of December, we have Brightburn. If you want your little superhero horror.
Evil Superman.
Yep. Godzilla, 2014 movie. Godzilla King of Monsters,
I
which
bet
is
you're buzzing.
a follow-up to the 2014 Godzilla. Hollow Man, which is great. Influencer, which is a nice one to have readily available when we get to one that's coming out later. And What Lies Beneath is also releasing on the 1st. Moving on to the 18th, we have Better Watch Out, which is a Christmas horror, an Australian Christmas horror. So that's close enough to Christmas if you're looking for something to add to your watch list around that time of year. Then on Christmas Day, we have Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 2. And on the 26th, so Boxing Day, we have Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 3, which is including the final episode ever.
Ever.
Maybe, until they reboot it.
Is Volume 1 out this month?
Volume 1 is already out, I think, or coming out in the next couple of
Oh,
days.
it was coming out like 1 a.m. on like Thursday or something like in the UK.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, so you got your first, I think, like 3 episodes very soon, and then you'll have your second set of episodes on Christmas Day, finishing off on Boxing Day on the 26th.
Bit of a long wait.
I know, yeah, a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That is your Netflix releases for December.
Looking at new releases on Shudder, firstly, we have Influencers on the 12th. This is directed by Curtis David Harder, who did Influencer. It stars Cassandra Nord from Influencer and also It's a Wonderful Knife, which is a great Christmas horror.
Yeah, lovely little Christmas horror, that
looking
one.
for more Christmas horrors. It also stars Georgina Campbell from Barbarian and the Black Mirror episode Hang the DJ. In southern France, a young woman's chilling fascination with murder and identity theft sends her into a whirlwind of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what made me laugh so much? Her chilling fascination with identity theft. I mean, I guess that is what the first film's about.
It is, yeah.
She got a chilling fascination with stealing people's identity.
Yeah, seems like a bit more of the same.
Yes.
But the first one was great.
The first one was great.
So I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest.
Yeah,
this time
so
it
am
looks like we've got Double Trouble, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to do that classic thing of the sequel being like, oh, you thought this one was bad.
Yeah.
Here comes the big boy.
Yeah, it's like which identity thief can win in a battle of the identity thieves is what
Yeah.
this looks like, which I'm actually quite excited for.
Yeah,
I
think
like
it's gonna be
Georgina
good.
Campbell a lot. Cassandra Nord, Cassandra No, however you pronounce that, has been very good in what I've seen her in.
Yeah, sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of her name. But yeah, that should be really good. Influencer was a surprise hit.
Mm-hmm.
We put it on in the background one day and then realized that we were both actually just watching
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And we weren't getting done what was meant to be getting. So we just watched it in the end. So I'm looking forward to number 2. We also have the Creep Tapes Christmas special, also on the 12th.
So this is just episode dropping within season 2. So we spoke about
Yeah.
season 2 of the Creep Tapes dropping kind of starting in this month and then releasing periodically through December. But I thought I would include this one because it's a Christmas special.
We've also got Queens of the Dead on the 19th. This is directed by Tina Romero, who is the daughter of George Romero. It's their feature-length debut, and as you can tell from the title, it's one of the Dead
Of
films.
the Deads.
This is starring Jaquel Spivey from Mean Girls 2024 and Katie O'Brien from Love Lies Bleeding and The Running Man. Drag queens and club kids battle zombies craving brains during a zombie outbreak at their drag show in Brooklyn, putting personal conflicts aside to utilize their distinct abilities against the undead threat.
Yeah, if you need more than that, then this is just
It's
not a
not for
movie for
you.
you, is it? But this, to me, just sounds like a riot.
It looks amazing. It's
does.
got a great cast
Mm-hmm.
and it just looks fantastic from the trailer. Like the way it's actually shot.
Yeah, it
and
looks really
the
nice.
vibe of it
Mm-hmm.
looks really good. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, I think this could really be like a sleeper favorite
Yes.
for this year of horror.
Yeah.
And this year, just while we're at the end of it, pretty much, like this year has been great for
It
horror.
has
We've
been
had some
really
really good movies, and I do really think this could be a little sleeper hit.
I think so.
Right
as
at the
well.
end.
And lastly, we've got 2 older movies coming to Shudder. We've got the original Silent Night, Deadly Night from 1984 on the 1st of December. And then we've also got Santa's Sleigh also on the 1st of December.
Mm-hmm. A couple of opportunities to see Santa Claus murder people there. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
As we discussed earlier, one of our favourite
Yeah, why would you not want to
Christmas
see that?
subgenres.
There you go. We would normally cover as well Prime Video at this point, but I could see no horror releases for that platform
Nothing.
at all in December. That is the list. That is everything notable that I could find
No, it's everything.
for December 2025. Let us know what you're excited for down in the comments. Anything that you want to watch, anything that you will steer well clear of. Do you wish it was Nicolas Cage, just like we do?
I do.
Like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel if you like this. If you want to see more of this, we do this obviously every month, preview the next month, and then at the end of the month, we round up what we saw as well and summarize for you should you wish to wait for review style content. We also do lots of other content. Have a little look, have a cheeky gander. Go on. Hit that notification bell, and you will be notified when our next video goes live.
You will.
That is everything that I have to say to you tonight. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.